to. I'm twisting the rules for the fire and the fuel. When I'm packing a punch and it's knocking my track and I'm not turning back on that.
Mid back and lengthen from the lower back.
Bruno!
वो मेरा है।
Bruno!
इसका है उसका है किसका है ना जाने इसका है उसका है किसका है ना जाने
किसका है?
ये पूछो किसका नहीं है।
जब मिले पैच वॉल विद 20+ एंटरटेनमेंट एप्स, विविड पिक्चर इंजन और इंडिया भर सर्विस, आपका भी चॉइस होगा मी टीवी, इंडियाज नंबर 1 स्मार्ट टीवी।
The darkness and into the fire. Out of the darkness and into the fire. History's waiting into the hands of fate, while destiny waits in the
Il me semble que ce matin le soleil, la fin de l'insouciance. Il me semble que ce matin le ciel voudrait prolonger l'essence. Tu ris et tu joues éventail de fichant de la fin de l'été. Tu t'impatientes déjà de la rentrée. Il me semble jusqu'à l'été prochain.
This isn't just Chaplin nibbling on a ball. This is a moment that'll pass. Unless it's captured for life. Making it a timeless memory. Get portrait-ready pictures with a 108 megapixel camera on the new Mi 10. Mi 10. Memories made timeless.
Time, the revolution of our planet around a star, governing every atom in the cosmos. Time has evolved to the Mi Watch Revolve. With a gorgeous smart display and a design that's built to last, Revolve is all you need to perform at the top of your game. It uses first beat algorithm and analyzes your heart rate to determine your fitness, manage stress levels, and track sleep quality to ensure you stay focused on tasks that matter. The Mi Watch Revolve tracks your sport in real time, even underwater. And with more than 100 watch faces and sophisticated and elegant looks, you can ace play and work for up to 2 weeks before you need to charge it. The evolution of time is here. The all-new Mi Watch Revolve. It's time to evolve.
Okay, Google, play something nice.
Okay, Google, turn on the mood lights.
He finds it easy to criticize, but he's feeling kinda queasy when he wakes up to realize the race is over, you're too late, and you finish last.
Okay, Google, turn up the volume.
Increasing the volume.
Hey Iraj, your video call starts in 10 minutes.
The all-new Mi Smart Band 5. Its only job to get you in the zone. With its stunning full-touch color AMOLED display, you know everything you need to with a single glance. The new Personal Activity Intelligence, or POD, tells you how physically active you need to be. With a simple score out of 100 based on your personal profile, heart rate, and activities done during the day. With 5 new sports modes, you'll finally know exactly how many calories you burned with any type of workout. It also tracks your stress levels continuously and automatically helps you relax if they get too high. Sleep tracking is now more detailed with sleep cycle analysis, including REM data. And with the all-new magnetic charging and 14-day battery, you don't have to take it off for weeks at a time. Fitness isn't limited by time or space. Fitness only needs your will. The all-new Mi Smart Band 5. Get in the zone.
Hi everyone, this is Manu here from MI India. I sincerely hope all of you guys are at home and are safe. Today, I'm super excited to be at this launch event, and I'm going to talk as a Mi fan, not as the MD of MI India, because we are launching something that I'm truly passionate about. This is a new flagship phone called as Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T. While we have been here for last 6 years and we have been the most loved and #1 smartphone brand in the country, a lot of our Mi fans gave us this feedback that while we have the entire Redmi portfolio in India, but we still have a very small flagship Mi portfolio in the country. In the beginning of 2020, we strategically separated the two brands, Mi and Redmi, and now we have separate product teams, separate sales and marketing team for both these brands. And that has helped us to increase the focus on a Mi brand. If you look at last few months, what have we launched under the Mi brand? We launched the new flagship Mi TV Horizon Edition, which are almost bezel-less. We launched Mi Notebook 14 and Mi Notebook 14 Horizon Edition, which are flagship laptops designed in India for India. And recently we launched many cool IoT devices like Mi Smartwatch Revolve, Mi Smart Speaker, and a lot more. Everyone has been saying great things about all these amazing flagship Mi devices. In the middle of lockdown, we launched a flagship Mi 10 here in India. It was one of the few devices to be launched with Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, and it was one of the 2 devices to be launched with the flagship 108 megapixel camera sensor. And all our Mi fans and media colleagues said amazing things about this device. With Diwali around the corner, I'm sure you would love to gift yourself a brand new Mi 10. But today we are going to introduce something which will make your decision making even harder. So ladies and gentlemen, presenting the all new smartphone within the flagship Mi 10 series, Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T. We started designing these phones in the beginning of this year, just when we were about to launch Mi 10. We said in just few months, we want to upgrade these devices and bring the latest and the best technology. The best possible display, best possible camera, and best possible performance. And that for us is Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T. So what does the alphabet T stand for? For us, the alphabet T denotes the latest technology. This is a device that brings the latest technology across all possible segments. So let's look at all the key aspects of this flagship phone, especially display, camera, and performance. Let's start with display. When we were designing this smartphone, we wanted to bring the most advanced and most intelligent display put on any smartphone ever. And I'm happy to share both Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T are the first phones in the world to be launched with intelligent adaptive sync display. And I'm confident these are the smartest display put on any smartphone ever. Now this is a tall claim to make, and I hope I can do justice in explaining this to you over the next 5 minutes. When we started designing this phone, the first thing that we logged in was a very fluid display. We brought in a 144 Hz refresh rate. When we look at high refresh rate, the entire industry is in a very nascent stage, and I believe it has stagnated over last few quarters. We have seen few phones with high refresh rate like 90 Hz or 120 Hz, but there are many fundamental challenges with these high refresh rate phones. First, even though they are in high refresh rate, they only offer 2 or 3 settings. For example, a 90 Hz screen offers 60 Hz and 90 Hz. A 120 Hz screen offers 60 Hz, 90 Hz and 120 Hz. Second problem, even though they have high refresh rate, but they're not intelligent enough. It means they're not able to adapt or switch based on the app and content type. And third, because of this, the battery consumption tends to be higher and battery drain is much faster. And we try to solve all these 3 problems with Mi 10T series. Let's start by understanding what is content type and refresh rate. Today, the content has evolved a lot and you have different FPS for different content type. In a very simple language, 24 FPS means there are 24 shots within a second, 25 FPS means there are 25 shots within a second, 30 means 30 shots, similarly for 60, 90, 120. And a refresh rate means that is the number of times the screen refreshes. Now the big problem traditionally with frames per second and refresh rate is that refresh rate does not change automatically based on content type. And if you're watching a 24 FPS movie, it has to adapt itself to a 60 Hz or a 90 Hz screen. And it may not be a one-to-one matching, and hence you will see some sort of a distortion on the screen, and that is what we call as screen tearing. How do we solve this? I'm happy to share we are bringing the world's first 7-step intelligent adaptive sync technology on a display. We have 7 different refresh rates. We have 30 Hz, 48 Hz, 50 Hz, 60 Hz, 90 Hz, 120 Hz, and of course 144 Hz. No matter what your use case is, what your content type is, we have a corresponding refresh rate available on Mi 10T series. For example, if you're watching a movie which is typically shot on 24 FPS, we have 24:2 48 Hz available. If you're watching a TV series which is typically shot on 25 FPS, we have 25:2 50 Hz available. For YouTube content, we have 30 Hz, 60 Hz, and for higher refresh rates, when you're gaming or other use cases, we also have 90, 120, and 144 Hz. Isn't that amazing? We have 7 different refresh rates on your Mi 10T and Mi 10T Pro. With MIUI 12, we built a new feature called as Video Toolbox, and with Mi 10T and Mi 10T Pro, we also added a section where you can check the refresh rate of your screen. So based on the content type that you're watching on an app, the refresh rate will keep changing automatically. Now, isn't that smart? And that is why we call this as the smartest display put on any smartphone. No other smartphone in the world can achieve this. We have looked at a lot of flagship smartphones across the world, and nobody offers a 7-stage intelligent adaptive sync display. The closest one is probably Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. It has 5 different refresh rates. It is launched for more than 1 lakh rupees in India. It changes the refresh rate based on app, but even this display, to the best of our knowledge, does not adapt based on the content within the app. And this is something that Mi 10T and Mi 10T Pro is able to do. When we wanted to launch the 144 Hz refresh rate, we wanted to do in a very intelligent way, where the screen adapts to the content type. So if the requirement is lower, it will go to a lower refresh rate. If the requirement is higher, it will automatically go to a higher refresh rate. And hence, it helps in preserving the battery. I'm happy to share with Intelligent Adaptive Sync Display, Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T gives 8 to 10% extra battery life as compared to other flagships with high refresh rate. Even after extensive usage, Mi 10T, Mi 10T Pro will have 2 to 3 hours of battery left as compared to any other flagship with high refresh rate. So let's check out a video which explains the difference between the 7-stage intelligent adaptive sync display on Mi 10T series versus high refresh rate non-smart displays on any other flagship phone. Shall we? Mi 10T series comes with not only the most intelligent and smartest display, but also one of the most colorful and bright displays. It comes with a true color 6.67-inch display, which has a maximum brightness of 650 nits. It also comes with reading mode 3.0, which is very comfortable in today's circumstances when we are reading everything on a smartphone. It also comes with sunlight mode 3.0, and we've added 2 ambient light sensors. Many times when you're getting out of the car or you go into a balcony, you don't have light falling on the front of your phone, you only have light falling on the back of the phone, and the phone does not adjust to the ambient light conditions. That is why we have added 2 ambient light sensors, one in the front, one in the back, so the phone always detects the right ambient light conditions and adjusts the display brightness accordingly. In fact, we have 4096 different brightness levels built on this phone. So no matter what your ambient light conditions are, you can be assured that we will have a corresponding brightness level built for your phone. We believe this is the best display technology ever put on a smartphone, and I hope all of you guys will also agree with this. Now let's talk about camera. Every day I shoot pictures from both rear camera as well as selfie camera, and I'm extremely happy with the camera team. They've done a phenomenal job over the last few years. We were one of the first ones to launch a 48 megapixel camera on a smartphone. Then last year, we were the first one in the world to launch a 64 megapixel camera, and then again with 108 megapixel camera. Beginning of this year, we launched our flagship Mi 10 series with 108 megapixel camera sensor. And at that point of time, there were only 2 smartphones with this camera sensor, Mi 10 and Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Mi 10 with Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 and with Spectra ISP did a much better job of delivering the best quality output with the 108 megapixel camera sensor. Everybody loved it. All of you guys, our media colleagues, said this is probably the best flagship camera available on any smartphone. In fact, I believe this is the camera sensor which can displace DSLR. When I used to travel, I used to carry my DSLR along with me. But ever since we have 108 megapixel camera sensor, you don't need to do it. It captures so much of details that it is almost as good as DSLR. I'm happy to share we are bringing the same 108 megapixel camera sensor on Mi 10T Pro. You can see there are 3 camera lenses. The big one is the 108 megapixel primary sensor. Then we have 13 MP wide angle, which also helps with depth sensing, and we have a 5 MP macro lens. 5 MP macro lens is extremely helpful while taking really close shots. You can go as close as 2 centimeter, and now you can take 1080p or full HD videos even in the macro mode. And talking about videos, Mi 10T Pro also comes with OIS, optical image stabilization. It also supports video recording in 8K mode, and it has 3 special things. 1, these are stabilized videos, so the quality of output is really good. Second, while shooting videos in 8K mode, you can take pictures in 33 megapixel. Isn't that awesome? And third, while you're playing back these 8K videos, you can still zoom in and you can watch a lot more details. We have 3D sound recording with 2 different mics, and hence even the audio quality on your 8K videos is going to be amazingly good. Now, a great camera requires not only an incredible hardware but also amazing software, and I'm happy to share we've been making a lot of improvements with MIUI 12. With MIUI 12, we introduced the cloning feature on Mi 10. A lot of you guys love this. We can not only take cloning pictures but also cloning videos. We are introducing the same cloning feature on your Mi 10T series also. We are also adding a lot of other cool features on your Mi 10T Pro. For example, we have 6 different automatic long exposure modes. These long exposure modes work not only in nighttime but also in daytime, and you do not require neutral density filter. And hence the quality of picture that you get is very high. One of my favorite new features is dual video. You can shoot a video both from a selfie camera as well as rear camera at the same time. This can be very helpful in circumstances like this. Don't try this out on your own, but yes, you can definitely try shooting videos in the dual video mode. I'm fairly confident Mi 10T Pro has the best flagship camera setup on any smartphone. We have done many comparisons with other flagship phones, and some of these phones cost almost 2x, close to 1 lakh rupees. Check it out and decide yourself whether Mi 10T Pro has the best camera setup or not. So that's the camera on your favorite Mi 10T Pro. Now let's talk about performance. Mi 10T series is a flagship phone, and hence it has to be powered with the latest and the best Qualcomm Snapdragon 865. This is the same processor that was used on Mi 10, and now we're bringing it on Mi 10T and Mi 10T Pro. Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 comes with X55 modem inbuilt, which means Both these devices are 5G devices. They're future-proof. Whenever we get 5G network, you can start using 5G on your Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T. It also comes with Qualcomm Adreno 650 GPU, which is very helpful for our power users and our gamers. So no matter what your application is or whichever game you're playing, you can be assured of peak performance. Mi 10T series also comes with LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 3.1 storage. Mi 10T series comes with hands-free experience for multiple voice assistants. So no matter whichever is your favorite AI voice assistant, you can use it on Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T. Mi 10T series brings the goodness of MIUI 12 with all the Google apps. So you get MIUI 12 out of the box and you also get all your favorite Google apps pre-installed. Mi 10T series comes with one of the biggest batteries shipped on a smartphone, which is 5000 mAh. It will easily last for a day, and under moderate usage condition, it can also go to 2 days. It also comes with a 33-watt fast charger in the box. And hold on, we are bringing a new technology called as dual split charging. So what is this? Usually when a battery is charged, it is charged from one side and it continues to go towards the other end. With the dual split charging, it starts charging from the middle and it goes on both the ends, thus charging the battery much faster and ensuring the entire life of the battery is much longer. In fact, this 33-watt fast charger can charge this battery 26% faster than any other 33-watt charger because of this dual split technology. Now let's talk about design. Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T are probably one of the most gorgeous smartphones in the market right now. It comes with a huge 6.67-inch display, and because of its 20:9 aspect ratio, they're very comfortable to hold. It also has one of the smallest dot notch available in the market, so small that you can almost ignore it. It comes with an aluminum alloy frame all across, which makes it very sturdy and extremely elegant. We have a fingerprint sensor on the side. Usually the problem with fingerprint sensor is if it is on the back, you can only use it if the phone is kept like this, but not if the phone is kept like this with screen up. And if you have it in the front, you can use it when the phone is kept like this, but not when the phone is kept like this. With the side fingerprint, you can use it very conveniently in both the conditions. This phone comes with a glass body, yes, and because it is a glass body, it comes with not double but triple Corning Gorilla Glass 5. One in the front, one in the back, and one on the beautiful camera module. This is something which is usually missing from a lot of flagships. They come with a dual Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and we are bringing triple Corning Gorilla Glass 5. And Mi 10T series is being launched in two beautiful colors, Cosmic Black with ceramic finish and the Lunar Silver with matte finish. Both of them look extremely beautiful and gorgeous, and my personal favorite is the Lunar Silver one. Mi fans, do let us know which is your favorite color in the comments below. And there's something very new that we are launching on Mi 10T Pro and Mi 10T, and that is the antibacterial case inside the box and antibacterial film on the phone. Nowadays, all of us are worried about our hygiene. When we step out, we are always sanitizing our phones. I do it multiple times myself. And with this antibacterial case and antibacterial film, there's one less thing to worry about. So this is the amazing flagship Mi 10T Pro for all of you guys. And we also have Mi 10T, which is exactly the same phone with a 64 megapixel primary camera setup. Over there, we are using a Sony IMX 64 megapixel camera sensor instead of 108 megapixel camera sensor on Mi 10T Pro. We believe Mi 10T series is the best flagship available in the country with the latest and the best across every single dimension. We have compared Mi 10T Pro with many other flagships such as Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, iPhone 11, and the recently launched OnePlus 8T. And as you can see, Mi 10T Pro wins against each one of them on almost every single thing. Mi 10T series is the first smartphone series to be launched with 7-stage intelligent adaptive sync display. Mi 10T Pro is one of the 2-3 phones in the country to come with the flagship 108 megapixel camera sensor, and these are one of the few phones in the country to come with flagship Qualcomm Snapdragon 865. Some of these competition devices sell for anywhere between 50-60,000, going all the way to close to 1 lakh rupees. So what should be the pricing of Mi 10T and Mi 10T Pro? I'm happy to share Mi 10T 6GB 128GB variant will be selling in India at only 35,999, and Mi 10T 8GB 128GB variant will be selling at only 37,999 rupees. What about Mi 10T Pro with 108 megapixel camera sensor? Mi 10T Pro 8GB RAM 128GB variant will be selling in India at 39,999 rupees. These are amazing prices, aren't they? And hold on, we have something special for all of you guys. We understand every single Mi fan wants to buy these amazing flagship Mi 10T and Mi 10T Pro. So we have something extra. We will have a bank cashback up to 3,000 rupees. If you're exchanging a phone, we will have an additional benefit up to 2,000 rupees, and we will also have no cost EMIs up to 12 months. All of these will ensure that everyone who wants to buy these flagship devices should be able to do it. So where can you buy Mi 10T and Mi 10T Pro? They will be available on our e-commerce platform Mi.com, our partner platform Flipkart.com, Mi Home Stores, Mi Studio Stores, Mi Stores, and all our preferred partners. So guys, before we wind up, one special thing for all of you guys, and to talk more about this, I would like to call Sumit, who leads marketing for our Mi brand in India. I'm going to go now, but before I go, I want to say to all our Mi fans, please take all possible precautions if you're stepping out, and do wear a mask. Thank you so much guys. Take care. Namaste. Over to you, Sumit.
Thanks, Manu. That was a brilliant presentation, and I absolutely loved how you explained both the products to us. I'm 100% sure that this Diwali is going to be a bit more confusing for all our Mi fans, considering they have to choose from such amazing flagships. I am here to talk about something very cool, and I'm here to talk about something which is very close to my heart. I'm here to talk about a brand new audio solution, which is the Mi TWS2C. So let's get talking about that. Let's talk about the compact form factor and the premium finish which the Mi TWS2C shows off. If you look closely, the Mi TWS2C actually comes in this white casing which looks absolutely beautiful. The surface is matte finish, unlike those cheap glossy ones which you might have seen in the market out there. Now if you flip it open, what you will find inside will be the earpiece itself. And if you look closely at this earpiece is designed in such a way that it fits exactly very snug in your ear and does not bother you even in the longer run. And this is also super lightweight. This is just 4.7 grams, so you can wear it throughout the day without any issues. Now, let's speak about sound. At Mi, we have always delivered class-leading sound no matter what the price point is. Whether it be the Mi soundbar which we launched last year, or it be the dual driver earphones which we launched earlier this year, or it might be the Mi Smart Speaker which we launched this month itself. We have always delivered class-leading sound at each and every price point, and we are continuing to deliver the same promise even with the Mi TWS2C. A lot of you appreciated the great audio quality which we had delivered on our first Mi True Wireless, and we are extending the same promise even with the Mi True Wireless 2C. The Mi True Wireless 2C features a dynamic 14.2mm driver which helps you in improving the audio quality and experience by delivering a more richer and a fuller sound. Because of using a much larger driver when compared to all the other competitions, these are the three things which you will hear almost immediately the first time you plug them in. Number one, you will have crystal clear highs. Number two, a much defined, much refined vocals and mids. And number three, you will get much richer bass, which was completely or actually absent from the true wireless category till today. Not just crystal clear audio, but you also need to be heard absolutely crystal clear whenever you are on your voice calls, which has become like a norm these days. So, to exactly ensure that, the Mi True Wireless 2C actually features two microphones on a single earpiece. Now, these microphones basically calculate the ambient noise and help them in cancelling them electronically so that you are heard loud and clear on the other side. Along with a bigger diaphragm, which obviously gives that richer, fuller sound, we are also extending the support for AAC audio codec. Now, this AAC audio codec helps in delivering the right high bit rate from your phone or your any other device to your earpiece so that you can get that HD quality sound. This is a key area which I want to cover for you if you are moving from a wired earphone to a truly wireless solution. There are three major benefits which you will see when you move to a true wireless solution. So let's speak one by one. Number one, you will see one-step pairing, which means that once you have completed the initial setup, the moment you flip it open, it's automatically connected. So that entire hassle of connecting and reconnecting your devices is completely gone. Number two, smart in-ear detection. Now this is especially useful whenever you have to stop your content. Now for example, whenever you are using a wired earphone, you will have to take out the earphone first and then pause the content. Now with the true wireless solution, and the moment you move to a true wireless solution, just take it out and the content automatically stops. Now this feature works across a bunch of devices. Whether you are a Windows user or a Mac user or an Android user or an iPhone user, the device will work equally well across all these different platforms. And number three, it works absolutely flawlessly with any of your voice assistants. Whether you are an iOS user or an Android user, you can simply configure your voice assistant, double tap and get started. Last but not the least, let's not get deceived by how lightweight this is. While this is just 48 grams, this box actually carries 20 hours of backup right inside it. The second thing is, each and every individual stick, because there is no master-slave concept, number one, can be used independently, but at the same time, each stick has 5 hours of battery backup which is built within. Now, if you combine this, which is 20 hours of backup, and if you combine this, you get 25 hours of backup, which is easily beyond a day. So how much does it cost, and where can you buy the brand new Mi TWS2C? The Mi TWS2C is priced at a compelling price of $24.99 only, and you can buy it starting today, which is 15th of October on Mi.com, Flipkart and all our retail partners. So, if you have been in the market to pick up a true wireless solution for yourself at this compelling price and with this compelling product, I think this is your best chance. I hope you enjoyed the launch today as much as we enjoyed in creating this launch and bringing these flagship products to you. So if you're stepping out, do take all the necessary precautions. This is Sumit signing off, and I will see you in the next one.